So today's date, everybody's writing this down. We're done with the iPads for today. Notebooks out. So Giovanni, we're going to learn something new, so you want to make sure you pay attention. Super easy. Today, super easy, level 0.01. Super easy. Well, it's new, so like I start you off with the new stuff, pretty easy, Diego. Tomorrow I'll make it just a little bit harder, or maybe even by the end of the day I'll make it harder. All right, supplementary angles is the name of the game. So, yeah, it's the game of life. You learned complementary angles. Now we're going to learn about supplementary. So they're spelled very similar. You do very similar steps, but there's one major difference. Does anybody know what supplementary angles are? No. All right, let's do it. Supplementary angles are two angles that add up to 180 degrees. So it's two angles that add up to 180 degrees. What was complementary? What did it complementary add up to? 90. So this one's 180. It's double. Now, does anybody know what it... Did you write this down? I don't want you to fall behind when I go like this, and then you get upset because you didn't write it down. It's a straight line. Very good. So 180 degrees is a straight line. Complementary was 90, like an L. This is a straight line. All right, Brian? So we're looking up here. So this, let me draw this out. So a straight angle, this is 180 degrees. 180 degrees. A straight angle. So when I have a straight angle and I somehow divide it into two, this is angle A and this is angle B. So it's a straight line. So when you do your like skateboard tricks and you start facing this way and you turn and now, well, don't lose your balance. You turn and go face the other way. You just did a whole 180. So angle A plus angle B equals 180 degrees. So now we don't use 90 degrees. We use 180. That's the hardest part of this. It's like getting complementary and supplementary confused. When do I use 90 and when do I use 180? And there's a trick I'll show you tomorrow that helps me remember which one's which. All right. So, if I have an angle and it's divided into two sections like so, and we have this one's 107 degrees because it's obtuse. You guys see how that one's like obtuse, more than 90? So it's 107 degrees, and this one's a fancy X. So we're going to start off pretty easy. Hopefully everyone understands this part, Tanya, right? Uh-oh, I lost her. Oh, hi, welcome back. Yeah. So, what equation do I write down? You don't. This is a straight line. So, what do I have to do? Minus 107 minus 107. Basically what we did, but instead of writing 90, we write 180. Why? Because it's a straight line. Okay? 73. 10. This becomes a 7. So 10 minus 7 is 3. 7 minus 0 is 7. Now be careful. 1 minus 1 is 0. Please do not write 173. Don't forget the 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, kids? I know. That's why I'm warning you not to do that. Easy? Level 0.001. Huh? It's just like before. The only confusion is don't set it equal to 90. All right, let's say this is 64 degrees, and this is a fancy x. So set up your equations. I had a great time grading your paper. Remember how I said the front side needs work and the back side it's okay? So a lot of you didn't show me work, so I just gave you a 0. So you got to make sure you show me work. Miss Lamilla, I can do this in my head. Fantastic. I still need you to show work. Huh? 64 degrees. So what do I write down? What's my equation? Can I write 64 in the front, an x? So can I write 64 plus x? Is that the same thing? Yes, it's the same thing. So we're going to draw our bars, and we're going to minus 64 minus 64. So this is 10, this is 7, 10 minus 4, 6, 7 minus 6 is 1. There's no 1 right there, so we just bring it down. 100, 116. So, careful. Well, remember yesterday was level 2. This is level 1. Tomorrow will be level 2. So, the harder ones, you'll end up doing like 2 steps. It'll be like 2x plus 10 equals. This is only Wednesday. Yes. Tomorrow will be 2 steps. Tomorrow, they will look like, I'm not ready to show you 100%.
What did honors do?
Honors did this.
Oh, that looks like.
That's what we're gonna do?
We did that like yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like.
Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Mm-hmm. All right, we're good? So what do you have to do today? Just subtract by 180, right? Okay, so level 1. We're going to hammer that level 1 into your brain. Leave it there forever and ever. How many of you still owe me the page from yesterday?
Me. Good boy, I admit it.
Can you show her work that I show? There's a reason why I show work. I can.
Shut up, Blakey. I'll give you them right now.
Level 2, Supplementary Level 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, this page, this is level 1. All right, level 1. Let me take a picture so I can upload it to Canvas. All right, so here's what I need you to do. Just like last time with level 1, I need you to go x plus 121 is equal to 180. I need to see where you draw your bars. Minus 121 minus 121. So x equals 10 minus 1 is 9. 7 minus 2 is 5. 1 minus 1 is 0. So x equals 59. So this is the work. We're on this worksheet. I know. I'm going to create an assignment for this on Canvas.